Hello humans! Today I'm going to teach you how to install Python on any operating system. I'll be demonstrating this on Windows 10, but this process should work for Mac, Linux, and other versions of Windows. To start, we need to download Python from its website. Open your favorite web browser and go to python.org. From their top menu, hover Downloads and click All Releases. Now, unless Python has changed their website dramatically since I've released this video, there should be a big yellow button telling you to download the latest version of Python. Click that. Scrolling to the bottom of the page, we can see all the different installers we could use. The tarballs are for Linux users, macOS is obviously for Mac users, and for Windows, we have a lot of options. If you are using a 64-bit version of Windows, then we want to click Windows x86-64 Executable Installer. If you are using a 32-bit version of Windows, you want to click Windows x86 Executable Installer. If you're not sure which you're using, assume you're using 64-bit, as most modern computers do. Worst case scenario, if one doesn't work, try the other. Once your file is done downloading, open your Downloads folder or wherever you saved it and run the executable by double-clicking it. While we install this, I'm going to tell you to check features that I've found useful, but if you want to do the basic install, you can just hit install now. For the rest of us, we can check both boxes at the bottom, so Python will install for all users and will be added to our path environment variable. Then click Customize Installation. Everything should be checked here by default, but if it's not, check everything and click Next. Now we can choose where to install Python. If you want, you can change where Python installs by clicking Browse, but for beginners, I would recommend leaving the default path, as it'll make your life easier if you run into issues later. Click Install, and if you're on Windows, you'll get an administrator security check. Just press OK and give Python a minute to install. Once you see a screen telling you that the setup was successful, click Close and you're done. Now you can run Python files on your computer. Idle is the software that comes with your Python installation, and it allows us to write and run code easily. We'll go over Idle in depth in the next video, but for now I'm going to show you a couple ways to open it so that we can run a quick test to make sure Python installed properly. The quickest way is to press the Windows button in the bottom left of your screen and type Idle. You should see it pop up and click it to open Idle. If that doesn't work, or if you're on Mac or Linux, go to where you installed Python. If you have trouble getting to your Python folder, skip to the next tutorial as I show you a foolproof method for getting there. Once in your Python installation folder, click lib, idlelib, idle.pyw. If Windows isn't showing you exact file extensions, look for the version of idle that says Python file, no console. Now that we have idle open, let's run a test statement to make sure everything installed properly. Statements are actions that we want our code to take. For our test, let's say print 15 typed exactly like I have it here. Press enter, and if you see 15 print out, you're good to go. In this tutorial, we went over how to install Python. A big thank you for liking, subscribing, and ringing that bell. Comment below with suggestions for future videos, and I will see you in the next one.